We've been blessed. The snap gods have blessed us. They gave us Dracula, and this is huge. I've been wanting to play this combo for so long, and it's just we just haven't gotten it. And there's a lot of discard cards we haven't gotten, but we did just get Dracula. We got Hela not too long ago as well. Fortunately, I can't really use her, but Dracula is great, and I do have most of the mechanics to get it done. Hopefully, we pull some more discard cards. In Hellcow and Cowling Wing, things like that we can utilize in this deck. But for now, this is what we're working with. So we got Agent 13, beefing up Collector. Yeah, it's really what she's in here for. Blade, there's several things he can hit. Swarm, Wolverine, Apocalypse. All of it's really to beef up Apocalypse, and then so Dracula can eat that towards the end of the game. We can't hit Swarm or things like that, but really what we want to do is beef up that Dracula. Morbius, every time you discard a card, he gets +2, so great to have in this deck because we're going to be discarding. Angela, staple, as I've said in the past. She just gets really large and she helps push some power into a lane. Collector, now if we are hitting Apocalypse several times, he does get some triggers, so he can work in this deck. Beast if we use it, and Agent 13 if we use her, it can be another source of power that we're getting. If we hit the Swarm with our Blade or our Swordmaster, it works out in beefing him up as well. Beast, like I said, it'll help boost up the Collector. We can typically maybe pull back our Lady Sif. Only Lady Sif usually, because we really will only use her early, because we know the guarantee is going to be an Apocalypse. Swarm, it can be a little rough, but you do want to get this out of your hands fairly early, even if you have to hardcast it. But it does come in handy if you haven't gotten the rest of your combos, and you want to beef up the Collector and Morbius, so it's okay, it does work. Wolverine, just something we can hit, and we're not too worried about it going away, because he'll just fly back onto the board, so it's kind of like a free play. Lady Sif, great in this deck because she's the only thing that guarantees we actually hit Apocalypse. So love to have her in this deck, and then we can even like I said, pull her back up with Beast and then replay her, getting an extra hit on Apocalypse, which is guaranteed. Swordmaster, I think he is great after the buff he got. Reducing him to 3 cost allows for so much more plays, especially with the discard cards that I have. I can play Lady Sif, Swordmaster, and Blade all on turn 6, which is amazing for me. I will typically, if I have Lady Sif, I don't mind dropping her if I have Apocalypse in hand. So, but like I said, I can drop her, play Beast, pull her back in, and then still play all 3 of these on the last turn. So always a great option. Dracula, the heart of this deck. What he's going to do is he's going to steal the power. He's going to discard a card at the end of the game, which goes into buffing up either Collector or Morbius, and he takes that power. So typically you want that to be Apocalypse. So he takes all the power that we've pushed into the Apocalypse, and he basically just clones that power. And since this happens after the game, you're not really worried about like a Shang-Chi hitting him or anything like that, because he's a 4-0 until the end of the game. So that's a great sneaky way of pushing out a lot of power, especially if you have everything in hand to do it. But let's jump into some games and see if we can make it happen. Let's say our hellos. Boom. Ooh, okay. This is actually a decent hand. We'll drop Collector on turn 2, and then we'll do Agent 13 to follow. Okay. Do I drop the Collector into this lane, or do I hope we pull our Dracula so that we can take the vault with the Apocalypse play at the end of the game? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to drop the Collector into the far left. Hopefully they're not playing like move and get really big over here. Okay. Angela. See. Ooh, okay. +1. I'll take that. You know what we can do is F4. We could just do something like Lady Sif, Beast into the vault. This will hit Apocalypse and then bring her back to our hand, and then we can do it again. And she'll cost less. Okay, they got a bishop in the middle. Let's see how that works out for us. Morbius. I like the Morbius play. I really just want Dracula now. Do we do Morbius into the middle net then, since we don't have Dracula, and we can kind of save ourselves the risk? And then we can do something like this. Or even just like this. If we need, we can always drop Apocalypse on turn 6. He's going to be pretty massive. We can even drop him into Tinker's Workshop since they're not even playing into the lane. Yeah, that might be the best option here. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, she gave us a Thor. That's interesting. Luckily it wasn't a 6-cost card. That would have complicated some things there. This is going to sound strange, but I'm actually going to play this Thor into the far left lane. Reason for it, he's going to put a Mjolnir in our deck, and that should give us another trigger for our Collector. Wolverine and Swarm don't do much for us here. And he's a 6 power, which is a lot larger than... oh, wait. It has to come to our hand. Wow. I didn't even... What a noob. Rookie play. Maybe we'll draw it this turn. I knew that was coming all along. So, yeah, I am fairly certain this is a win. I'm not extremely worried. This should win this lane. This should win this lane. Easy win. Unless they have something up their sleeve. They reveal first, so they can't even like Shang-Chi or Apocalypse. Come on. Are we good? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not worried about that at all. They think they're going to tie that. We're going to hit Thor with Mjolnir. And then Apocalypse will take it over here. Should have snapped. I forget a lot to do that. We'll take that one. Victory. Say our hellos. Okay, Apocalypse, Blade, Swordmaster. I love this. I don't think we can ask for a better hand. We play none of these. I am going to try and hold out until turn 6 to play all of this. Should catch him off guard a little bit. Okay, Bifrost. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, we're just gonna... I mean, I could do Lady Sif now. We'll just drop her into the right lane. The only thing that it does give them a read on what we're gonna do. But I guess that frees up some space for turn 6. Ooh, ongoings here. I would take... Really? We pulled one of the Korgroks? I just thought about that right now. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna end turn there. This is okay, so we have a great hand as far as what we want our ending combos to be, but we don't have much else in hand. This is a little worrisome. I'm actually gonna play Dracula out here. I don't want to shuffle any more rocks into my hand, and yeah, the Bifrost is gonna move everything over. I guess I could have played into the Bifrost, but it's gonna end up here anyway, so not a huge deal. We'll do the Collector and then Agent 13 here. I still don't want to play into this lane, or we can do Agent 13 here. I mean, I'll play her out here just in case. Ooh, what are you gonna pull? Don't pull. Okay. Pulled the rock. I needed to get it out of hand anyway, which, I mean, it sucks because we for sure lose this lane. Ooh, hell is not great, but we can get rid of the Swarm, get rid of Blade, get rid of Swordmaster. That'll hit everything. I don't want to hit Swarm because if that multiplies into our hand, Dracula will hit it, which I don't want to do. So we're gonna play it out this way. Hopefully this is enough power into the Lechugia. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent power push. That's why I like leaving all these cards towards the end. Yeah, that's completely fine. Our Swordmaster is 6, so see what I mean by a, yeah, their Devil Dino's huge actually. We should, gonna be close actually. No, we should hit it again and be completely fine actually. So even if Swordmaster hits Hella, Dracula's gonna hit him again. And that should put us over their power by 1. What a way to win it. We kind of snuck that one away. Their Devil Dino almost did us in. The Funky Monkey. All right. Let's get funky. Okay, Angela turn 2 is great. Great hand so far. I'll take all of this. Okay, and Dracula. Love to see that. Trying to think what I'm going to play into there, but mostly it's 2-cost cards. I'm hoping to get like Collector or Morbius, 2-cost cards I can play into Hellfire Club. So I'm not. Ooh, that's actually great. Yeah, I don't mind that too much. Like I said last game, we'll just we'll play Lady Sif here, just to get her out of hand, and then maybe we can do some extra stuff on turn 6 with Swordmaster Blade. So I don't mind it. I like it. We hit Apocalypse. Ooh, we get the double trigger of that. I want to snap, but they will more than likely automatically retreat if I snap right now. Where are they gonna move that Human Torch? That guy can get nasty if I don't take care of that. Let's move it to Super Flow. Put this guy in Super Flow is what I'm trying to say. If they do move him, he'll only go up by 2. They'll have to move it again to get a bigger trigger. As much as I want to do this, and then let's see, she'll be 1. I'm thinking what I can do is replay both of them and replay Blade and Swordmaster, and hopefully get a giant trigger on. So I'm gonna do it like this. I don't want to lose either of these two, and I don't want to hit. No, yeah, I don't want to lose either of these two, and then I don't want to bring Agent 13 to my hand if I play it here. I don't really have a trigger for it, and it's just going to add unnecessary cards because I really want to hit Apocalypse as much times as possible. I am Iron Man. It's a great play for them. They're going to need all that power there, so not a bad play. Okay. Quite unfortunate, actually. We're going to have to go like that. Like that, like this, and we can do this. All 3 of these will hit. They're gonna get rid of all of this. We've already done it once. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I think that's the better play for our Morbius. And in this far right lane, that way we kind of spread the love and possibilities in winning all 3 lanes. Well, it gives us an option in all 3 lanes, I should say. Yeah, because they play an Onslaught, which is going to get this fairly large, actually. Ooh, no, we should still have enough. Yeah, we should still be completely fine. We don't compete with Super Flow. Unfortunately, but we should still compete in both of Hellfire and Super Flow. Yeah, that Onslaught Iron Man, I'm telling you, is very hard to compete with. Hellos. Okay, Wolverine, Angela, Swordmaster. It's okay. Like I said, Swordmaster we're not using till the end anyway. Angela we can drop on turn 2. Dream Dimension does suck. Just depends on what order we get everything. That's also not fun. We'll drop Angela into the far left. We'll follow with the Collector into the far left as well. I'm hoping Dracula in negative zone. Perfect. Reason for that is we're only gonna have one card there, so we won't get as big of a downfall from its negative zone. That's great. Okay, I like all of this. Ooh, they also dropped Dracula. I'm glad we're not trying to compete with that. Let's drop Wolverine out to the left. Actually, I'm gonna drop Swarm. As odd as this may sound, I really do not want to hit Swarm multiple times. So what this is going to allow, well, the reason being, I don't want Dracula to hit Swarm is what I'm saying. So I don't want Dracula to copy that 3 power. I want him to copy Apocalypse's power. Best bet for us now would be nice Hellcow. Best bet, I really need a Hellcow in this deck. As I was saying, best bet for us is getting a Lady Sif now. That's the full combo at the end of the game. Not a Lady Sif, but I don't mind it. We can do this. Unfortunately, since this is Crimson Cosmos, I didn't even think about that. We actually can't play our cards over there, but we can help out Dracula. Blade Zero's out, but Swordmaster still gives him 3, which is okay. And then Morbius will get some triggers for our Dream Dimension over here. Let's see. We haven't hit it once, so we'll get 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. So it's about the same as Swordmaster, so either way, it doesn't matter which lane we put it in. We'll just leave it there. Yeah, it's really going to come down to this lane. Ooh, actually, they give us a lot more triggers for our Apocalypse, which means even more triggers for Collector as well. Which is great for us. We'll take that. Triggers our Morbius and our Collector. That actually worked out in our favor. Yeah, we'll take it. This deck is so much fun. It does so well. It's so consistent. 22-20. Victory. Oh my gosh. Let's say our hellos. Love to see this though. Angela, Swarm, Morbius. These are with the discard mechanic. If you have everything proper in hand, like if I can somehow get my my Dracula, if I get my Apocalypse, Camartage is just amazing. We'll drop Angela and then Morbius, maybe Collector in that lane as well. It's just a lot of stuff we can play out there, so we'll see what we play into nowhere. See what he thinks about our Morbius, our little baby. Look at him. I have another one that's pretty cool, but this little baby one is just so funny to me. So let's play that. I'm thinking Collector next turn if I don't have Dracula in hand. Ooh, what are you gonna hit? Swarm? It's gonna do that twice. They also, I didn't even think about them. They're also running the discard mechanic. Oh well, this will be fine for us. Blade will trigger twice. We'll hit Wolverine. We'll hit Swarm. That's just so unfortunate as far as accidentally hitting our... Are you serious? I don't want that. Give me something good. At this point, I don't even know what I can take to try and win this game. Maybe like that. I don't think that's enough. I kind of... Well... Do we really think that they're going to push that much power into nowhere? I really don't. But, let's see, 4, 7 more power here, and then we'll go to 10. They're at 6. Where are they gonna push their power? Kamartage. I think they're gonna hit Kamartage because they want to get all the triggers they can on for Dracula. But that's just gonna get their Morbius pretty big. Straight loss. I don't know what to do here. And this is interesting. They only played 1 card. What did they play? Interesting play. I guess they got the Apocalypse off, but they didn't push enough into Kamartage, and we didn't really need the push for our Morbius, but we'll take it. See how it goes. Best of luck. We will enter in here. I think I'm gonna go with Angela into Nowhere, followed by Morbius. Okay. Yeah, I'll go Angela into Nowhere, Morbius into Nowhere as well, and then I'll go Dracula into Space Throne. With Dracula, because he doesn't get his trigger until the game ends, it's a lot less scarier than dropping like just a very large card in there. Well, okay, that's done. We'll drop Morbius here, and hopefully we can get some of our cards so that we can get some of our triggers. Because Space Throne is here and we can't drop Dracula into here, it's gonna get a little tight as far as spacing goes. Swarm is great in this deck to be able to hit multiple times, but you kind of want to get it out of your hand as well. So go Dracula out to the far right. Next turn, I think we'll do. I think we'll drop our Swarm here just to be safe. Much as I don't want to, it unfortunately might need to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it over here to the right hand side. Actually, I'll drop it to the left hand side. They're gonna be getting some help with Morbius, so I don't mind that too much. I'll leave at least 2 cards up that I can hit with Swordmaster next turn, and Blade. So we'll get 2 triggers on Morbius. We're gonna need a lot of power over here. They're gonna move Nightcrawler out. We do luck out in pulling our Apocalypse. We just have to hope Blade and Swordmaster hit Agent 13 and Beast, because if Dracula hits one of them, we're kind of screwed. That's not a lot of power. Like I said though, we would be able to drop one of them to ensure this if we didn't get Central Park, which is just kind of a luck of the draw. That's the RNG for you. So let's hope. All we can do here. I mean, it's still 9, 10. Yeah, we need it to hit. Oh yeah. I literally said it and then didn't think about the. You don't get the trigger from Wolfsbane. I don't think they really thought that one through because of Nowhere. Okay, got 1. Got 2. We got it. We got it. That was a close one.
Victory!
Alright, I want to make this sweet, short, and to the point. This deck is awesome. Probably the most consistent one I have played in a while, at least. I've been trying to have fun with a lot of different types of decks. I know Dracula's a little of one of the more overpowered plays in the game. One of the more overpowered combos in the game, I should say. But it's a lot of fun to get this all to work together. Just to, try it out, have some fun with it in a couple games, and so consistent. If I really did want to just hard push to infinite, it's definitely something I think of running to try and get the infinite push. But this is an amazing deck. It's I pulled off the combo more often than I didn't, I will say, and I was fairly surprised because I don't have all of the mechanics. If you have like a Hellcow, if you have Cowling Wing, if you have Moon Knight, if you have all those other cards that'll help discard, definitely slot those in, and you'll definitely be able to get more consistency out of the deck, which is just amazing. I mean, it's so much power, so much fun, and fairly simple to run. I mean, there's a couple things you have to think about, but for the most part, I mean, it's just kind of thinking about where to play your cards, what lanes, and then making sure you have things like Swarm out early, so you're not accidentally getting it on Dracula, which you don't want to do. Other than that, fairly simple deck and fun to play, so give it a shot. Let me know in the comments if I messed anything up, or if there's anything you'd like to see done with this or with anything else really. Drop them down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.